AJ?
You know, we started here many years ago, 50-some years ago. And been a long trip here. And we always did a lot of things ourselves, paid for them ourselves. We didn't ask for anything. So, just saying, what we have done, we built this building. We spent $7 billion. We gave you the key in 2006. Okay? We didn't ask for anything, but we did the project because we thought the town really needed it. It's kind of one of those things where when you do these kind of things, people can appreciate it or whatever, or it would be a long-term deal. Well, we came into this town. Now we have a different program. I don't feel like, you know, people give a damn or don't want to build. We don't want to do anything. Well, there's things to do in this town. You know, we did the roundabout. We spent our money on it too, as well as the town. We had about $500,000 in that thing with the street. See, well, we paid $100,000 an acre to do the live properties back then. Now we paid $100,000. And ICC got to do that with us. They didn't do much, but we did. We spent, at the time, I believe we spent $475,000 on that deal, with that street, going up to the county. Okay? The grocery store. Give an example. The ground we gave, they bought 3 acres. Well, they bought 1.5 acres. Cost us $200,000 an acre. So $600,000. They gave us 3. We gave the community $300,000 again. A lot of money involved here. We've been giving it away. But I don't think we understand what it really takes in this town as a good cash flow. The industrial park is a great cash flow. I don't know about the residential part of it. You know, the industrial park is where it happens. This is where it all happens. People didn't spend any money in that. We did it ourselves, and we programmed it. And I can give you an example. The DAIDC, the Duke Industrial Development Corporation, back in the 80s, gave the city the water tower and the wastewater. No charge. Pretty nice deal. Now we have a little project, and I've got a check for $3,000 so we can do this little project over here in the police station. Okay? $3,000 check. And we're worried about cash flow. And you are worried about what the hell is going on in this town. Let me ask you, do you understand cash flow, Carla?
Yes, I understand cash flow.
Do you understand it?
I believe I do.
Okay, tell me about it.
Cash flow, what comes in and what you spend is cash flow.
What's your program?
My program?
I don't think we have a cash flow problem.
Do you understand cash flow?
I hope I do.
And you're worried about this little job?
No, I'm not worried about this job. I don't want to void the 200-year warranty on that building.
You don't want what?
That's a 200-year building, isn't it? Why would we want to void the warranty by doing work on it?
I don't want to worry you anymore. Where'd you get that idea?
Well, I just thought we should pay for it before we start something else.
Oh, really?
That's what
So you don't understand the cash flow?
Here's my thought on the building. When he was here at the last meeting, he said he either had to gut the building or add on to it. I understand from that time that there are other options that can be taken down there, and I'd love to see what those options are. I'm just not willing to, this town, the people in this town do not want to hear that we're going to spend another how many hundreds of thousands of dollars to either add on or gut the building and start over. If there's other options, I want to hear what they are.
But do you understand the cash flow this town has?
Explain it to me.
Do you understand how much cash flow comes into this town a year? Does anybody here know what it is? Anybody know what it is?
No, our balance is really.
You know how much cash flow we have in this town? You don't understand? You don't know how much? So you're in the city council and you don't know what's going on. Is that what you're saying?
That's what you're saying.
No, that's what you're saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying I know what it is.
Cash flow? Definition of it? Or what the actual total is for the year?
The actual code, what money we got coming in.
I don't know the total amount, to tell you the truth. But I know the basis behind it and how it works.
Huh?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, budget-wise, don't we have like a $3.5 million cash flow? Is that about right?
Yeah, we have, our general fund alone brings in just $1 million, so that's just property tax money. And then, you also have all of our utility revenues, so those, 3 million, or 6 million is the, what we're gonna turn in and out in a year. Some of that's transfers.
But we're really concerned about the police department program, huh? Really? What are we doing? We're going backwards, so we're not gonna do anything? So we don't do anything. Okay. I worked with Jim Leonard for 38 years. We never had problems. When we did, we talked about it, and we did it. 38 years. All of a sudden, we're concerned about this little bitty bullshit stuff that you're concerned about in the city hall. That is absolute bullshit. So I'm going to give the $3,000 and I'll pay for the reading of it for the engineering. That is bullshit too. But we're going to get something done. I want to get something done. You don't want to do anything? That's your prerogative. But I think whoever votes is done, should accompany it. In other words, I'm saying, I think if you want to turn this stuff down, you should resign. Get the hell out of here. You don't want nothing to happen. We would like to see you get the hell out of here. Because you're not going to do anything. I'm not going to stand for that. That to me is bullshit.
It wasn't $3,000. The amount
I don't give a
came
damn
up
what
to
it is.
$12,000. And we had just started. It was a brand new building. We have no clue what we received for the new building. The plans, the gentleman said that maybe they are only good
We're going to
for
do a
3
study.
years.
We're going to do a study. They want to see what it's going to take. Well, we don't want to stop this. We want to keep going.
No one
But you want to
wants
stop.
There's
No,
space
we
limit.
don't.
I think you need to resign because you don't want nothing to happen.
I think you should not tell us to resign. We just got a whole sheet of priorities for this town. That building down there is not the top priority at this point.
But you want to stop things. You're stopping. Why? Why are you stopping?
Every time we decide to do something different, you can't say to us, we need to get out.
I didn't say that every time, but it's all the time. So you don't want nothing to happen. So we're stopping. We might have stopped the town. What if we didn't pay our taxes in the industrial park? What if we didn't do that? And you're worried about a $50,000 deal or
What does the
whatever?
industrial park have to do with that building?
Let's keep going. We're stopping, we're making priorities and not doing anything. Explain cash flow to them. Maybe they would understand it.
think they understand
Thank you.
cash flow enough, maybe AJ in that respect. But I think it's what to AJ's point, and I don't have the latest numbers, but I got what's on the website, 2018 June. You know, it looks like there was, not counting the transfers in, roughly $3.6 million. Just round numbers is what was generated. Budget was $4 million. You did generate the fund balance increase from July 1 to June 30th in that period, $600,000. Obviously, there's cash being generated. I don't pretend to do governmental accounting. It's not what I do, but I know enough about it. You've got funds, you've got things, you know. But I think that the point that AJ's trying to make, and slap me when I say something wrong, but it's just, he just wants to make sure that all these years and all the work that everybody's done, not just AJ, but everybody else, moves, everybody that's been here, the council before you, keep that momentum going. The city's, ignore the signs that says crossroads to the future. Keep thinking towards the future. The concern is that we're worried about a little bit, $3,000 here. I don't know if it's 12 or not, but what I understood was to be 3. And we're worried about that, about a study. It's not going to hurt to do that study. It's also something that on this capital improvement projects that was discussed could have been brought up in that, and it could have been, you know what, this study. Do the study. It's not going to hurt. $12 grand in the big scheme of things for the amount of cash flow in and out of the city. It's worth knowing what your options are with that building, because this room here, that room there, I don't know how far it goes that way. There's an opportunity potentially to generate more revenue out of these rooms. You know, you have the cash flow opportunity in these rooms. Move it there with this, you know, get it out of here. Carl, I noticed how many times you look towards the door because of the noise. This isn't a convenient place to hold meetings. There's a better place to do this at. Now, I don't know if that's next year, 6 months from now, 6 years from now, but do the study. That's the point. You know, don't be negative. Do the study. Know what the answer is. You've hired these really good people here. You've got a great team here. It seems like you're listening to them. I ask you, keep listening to them, because if they get frustrated, they're gonna have other opportunities somewhere else. You know, they want to be supported by you. They want you to listen, and they also need your feedback. So don't be, you know, I think you got a good team. Support them, because I know when I work with them, I sure like working with every single one of them. He hasn't pulled me over yet, so I think that's the point that we're trying to make. I know, probably don't want to leave here.
Also, I might weigh in just for a second if I could.
Go ahead, sir.
Kind of taking this in the direction of Tom had taken. I can only speak to my DM. I can't speak to the other manufacturers and the other organizations in Peosta. But I came here 28 and a half years ago to my DM. I was a 45th employee. And even though it was very humble beginnings, we were very successful for a couple of reasons. Number one, we were very aggressive. And number two, the city was very progressive. And it was a good combination. And the one thing that the city did, they always got ahead of us. They always, as we started to grow, they always wanted to be prepared for us to grow in, whether that might be taxes or employees or land. There are always things to incentivize us to continue to keep growing. And if there is a issue with the city where the city's saying, hey, we're done, we're not going to do any more, we're going to let you guys go on your own, then we really have a problem. I'm not saying that's happening, but if it is, it's because AJ has shouldered a lot of that growth and a lot of those resources by himself, instead of having a teamwork approach or having the council come and talk to us about what our needs are and where we're going to be and where we're going and what we might need from you to get there. And if we had that, that's good. But if you're going to say, hey, we're done, we don't need to go any further, then we actually are not going further. And we're not status quo, because there's other communities and there's other manufacturers that can also get aggressive and progressive. And we're gonna start losing what maybe one of our number one assets would be, and that's the employees. If we start losing those employees to more progressive communities, then we're never gonna back. It's just not out there. So we're asking you to step forward and actually work with, I'm speaking on behalf of Mighty M now, but Mighty M, because if we think that status quo is acceptable, we're actually taking steps backwards. And we need your help to get there. So we need a collective board and a community to help us with the resources necessary to where we need to get. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's from a Mighty M perspective.
I remember Jim. I'm sorry. I remember Jim coming to AJ numerous times. What do you need? What do you got planned? He saw that AJ is somebody that wanted to invest in Peosta, and he would come visit AJ. Probably about the time you guys were looking to do capital budgets, and he'd come visit with AJ. So what do you need? I encourage you to go do that with all the businesses here. You know, not just the people that vote for you, obviously. You know, but the people that are actually building their businesses and hopefully hiring the people that live here to work at our companies. So go ask them, what do they need? What, you know, Cap Drive, for example. Great. That's awesome. That's just a terrible road. It's seen better years. That's a good thing. Keep on going with that. You know, what do we need is Mighty M, Premier Tool, Bodine. It's not just our companies. It's everybody in that industrial park. What do they need? So that's one of the things. You know, the other thing, the AJs of the world, the Walmarts of the world, the McDonald's of the world, they're not coming around. And people putting in that, making that investment, taking their personal money and investing in communities, that's not happening as much anymore, at least not in the tri-states. So, you know, it's going to be up to the council, it's going to be up to other people to carry that forward and look to grow and what needs to happen. I just encourage you to keep thinking about that. So,
I have been trying to get out there in the industrial park and talking. I've met with AJ twice this year, I think, already. I've met with Bodine, and I met with Berry Plastics and different ones.
I don't think
And I've
that's
talked
really the case. I think what we're trying to do here is a stalemate in this goddamn town. And it's been a lot of work. I've been here a long time, building it, giving you millions of freaking dollars, and then we get this bullshit about the police department. That is bullshit. I don't want to hear this bullshit. We're aggressive. We want to get it done. Let's go. Why are we farting around with it? And you're complaining, you're worried about a budget? You got no problem. What kind of bullshit you paid. This is what we got last time from you three ladies. And I ain't buying it. I'm not going to lose sleep over you ladies. No way. I'm going to speak my goddamn piece. Because you want to take over the town, you want to shut it down. Not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to tell you. Resign if you don't want to do anything. Just quit. Be a lot easier. You want to do nothing? Do nothing. Be that way. But I'm not going to buy it. I'm 75 years old. I don't need any bullshit. And I'm getting it. I don't like it. Not going to close me down. It's hard. So what do you want to do? Do you want to close it down? Or are you going to be aggressive? I got $8 million I've given to this town. That was hard money. Hard money. What have you given? What have you given this town? What have you given this town? Bullshit? What are you giving us town? Bullshit? We don't need it. You want to be negative? Not going to work. Not going to work.
There's space limitations down there.
I'm sorry?
There are space limitations down there. Why would we go down there?
Space limitations.
I don't know.
Why would we move City Hall down there when it's such limited space?
We're going to do this time. Okay?
Why do we need to
said no
study?
to
You
it.
know and I
No,
know.
you can't say no. There's no no's in this deal. Noah's won't work in this town.
If you look at that.
It's never worked in this town to get work done. Don't come along with this bullshit. I'm not gonna buy it. You don't like me? I don't give a shit. I paid you to do this fucking deal, but I don't like it. I don't like what's going on. I don't want to go home thinking there's nothing else going to go on. Too late. Too late. I'm not going to take your crap. So if you think you're going to say no's, keep doing it. Not going to be easy. We want to get something done. And that's my aggressive way to do it. We never had this no problem for 40 some years. Now we got it? Give me a break. Give me a break. This is bullshit. I don't like it. I don't need to lose sleep over you. 3 women saying no because you don't want to spend $3,000. Give me a break. What did you do for this town? Not a goddamn thing. And you want to tell us what to do? Not going to work, ladies. Not going to work. I think you ought to reconsider. I think you need to resign if you want to say no. Say, I'm out of here. You're done. I should stay here all night, see which one of you are going to resign. Maybe
Well, none of us are going to resign, and I think you should be done.
Because you're not going to do anything anyway.
Right.
Because you are not going to do anything. That's the way it's going to be. Bullshit. We'll pull out of town and you go do something else somewhere else. We've done it.
Please don't do that.
No, well, I should. Because I have. In Dubuque, they decided they didn't want to do something too. I left town and did a lot of things in a lot of places. Now guess what? They want me to come back. I'm not coming back. If I leave this town, I'll do the same thing. But that's bullshit. You ladies want to say no? Ain't gonna work for me. Ain't gonna work. I know I'm hard-headed. I don't give a damn. I've done a lot in this goddamn town, and this is the thanks I'm getting? Bullshit! Why should I take this bullshit? Because you don't want to do something? Because you have somebody that said you should not do nothing? Bullshit! Then you gotta resign. Resign. Get the hell out of here. We're gonna do it. Too late, ladies. Don't tell me. You turn something down, ain't gonna work. Not gonna work. We're ahead. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do things. And if you ladies want to stop us, get the hell out of here. You understand that? You understand?
Yes, sir, I do.
What about you, Karen?
AJ, I don't understand why you're concerned about this building. I don't understand.
You're saying no to progress.
It was-
I'm not going to buy
Well, now consider this. Was that building really progress? We just spent, it's a brand new building. Why would we want to take it apart before it's even paid for?
it. What's the difference?
No. Why
What's
would
the difference?
You're not.
You're saying no to a progress?
This is not something where you're going to gain
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm
anything.
not going to buy your bullshit. No.
It's not bullshit.
It is
There's no
bullshit.
capital to be gained there. What's it going to do for the industrial park? It's not going to do anything for the
I just said
industrial
it
park.
was. This is part of the progress.
It's limited for
Progress.
space,
It's
for
progress.
access.
You don't understand
It's not
progress.
progress. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
trying to slow it
It's
down.
not progress.
No, I ain't buying it.
If it were a piece of land up here, I'd understand. But you're down there between industrial, commercial, and a whole lot of traffic. Why would you want to put City Hall down there in the first place? So why do we need a study? That's,
All I'm saying is, don't be turning things down when you don't know what it's going to be and you don't know how it's going to work. And you turn down a $3,000 deal. There's a check.
it's
Do
too
this.
limited.
Do the
You
study.
don't want to accept
Do
that
the study and then find out. But don't give me this bullshit if you can't do it. I'm not buying it. Enough. You've had enough of me, I'm sure.
Is this part of your campaigning speech, AJ?
Campaign for what?
Are you running for city council?
I'm not running for anything.
Well, we need somebody to take these seats.
What?
If you don't want us to resign, we need somebody to take these seats.
I'm not worried about that. Somebody will. But they'll be about a lot more positive than you three are. I don't want to come to this town hall and listen to the crap that you come up with. You're worried about a few bucks. Bullshit, you don't know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on.
It wasn't the money.
You have no idea.
It was not the money.
What was it?
It's not a good place for future town, city hall.
You know that?
You can tell by looking at it. It's limited space, it's limited access.
Did you get the study?
Don't want to avoid the 200-year
Did you get the
building
study?
either. Why would you need a study?
We want to do something different. Is it okay? Don't say no to everything. That's baloney. I don't get it. Go ahead and make your decision. Make them know, and I leave. Have a good night.
Good night, AJ. Tom? Sam? Thank you.
Dan, have anything you want
You
to
got
comment
something?
on?
You got something?
I got it.
Can't follow that? Can't follow that?
Please follow it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I will too. I will second.
Carla.
German?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, adjourn.
Kathy.
John,
We are adjourned.
Turn off that recorder.